now, yeah, we're ready to send it. So today we're running E98 ethanol, so we should be about the 1200 horsepower mark. We don't really know what times to expect, but I'm hoping to get under 10 seconds would be nice. It's a big ask, but we'll see. The other thing we're doing today is we've got slight, not issues, but just some fine tuning on the traction control setup. So we are getting the system set up so we can do a launch control, and also, yeah, dial in traction control so it's not so tight that it slows us down. So yeah, it's a bit of playing around today, but like I say, it's a test day, so it should be good and we'll learn a lot. So we're just lining up for a run. We have done a couple this morning, just trial runs, just to get a feel for the car. But now, yeah, we're ready to send it. So hopefully we're going to do a launch and see what times we get. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. What we're going to get, it's got to be sub 10 surely. So we'll see. But it is 34 degrees in here, or out there. It is absolutely roasting. And there's a little bit of a queue to get on the strip, so car's getting warmer by the minute, but hey ho, let's give it a go. So we've done a few runs now and the car is running really well. We've had a few little issues with traction control, and it was actually hitting a boost cut. So we found that it was just gearing a little bit slower than normal. So we've raised the boost limit and we've done a few good runs now. Best being a 9.1, so super happy with that. Our expectations were probably like mid 9s, but yeah, did a 9.1 and we've still got a few little bits to do and try. So we're going to do a couple more runs now, but yeah, 9.1 on the quarter mile, and the draggy time 100 to 200 was 3.5. So yeah, super happy with that. She's performing well. So we're back from Santa Pod, back at the workshop. We're just assessing the day and seeing how it went. We had a really good day actually. We had some great testing. Romain was there from Race Cow, who tunes the car, and yeah, we learnt a lot actually. We learnt a lot. So we did many runs. We started off not launching it, and then we built up throughout the day, and we got brave enough to launch it because we were always a little bit worried about, you know, giving it the full send on the standard gearbox and clutches. But yeah, in the end, we were the car was going really well, and we just had to do it basically so we could test it and give it its best chance of getting a good quarter mile time. So yeah, we had a few issues along the way. We did come across a boost cut. So every time we were changing gear, you might see from the video, actually the in-car video, that we had quite an aggressive boost cut on every gear change. Initially we thought it was something within the map, which in theory it was, but yeah, for some reason the boost just crept up a little bit and it was hitting the limit. So we dialed that out. We actually increased the boost limit a little bit. We were running 0.85 bar, but we have crept it up to 0.9 bar now. So we are running the full power that it was dynoed on. So that was done on the last couple of runs on the strip. So now we had that all set up. We did our runs with the full launch control, and yeah, we got some really good results. So we had the draggy in the car. on the day as well as the timing at Santa Pod, but we just wanted to record a couple of the other timings. So on this one, we've got the 0 to 100, so it's 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. It's about 0 to 62. We managed to do that in 2.4 seconds, which was impressive. That was a full launch up the strip, and that's what that got on there. Moving on from that, the quarter-mile time, as you saw on the actual strip, that's what we set out to do on the day, really, was trying to get a quick time. We managed a 9.1, which was actually exceeded all of our expectations. We were expecting about 9.5 seconds, but yeah, to get a 9.1, super happy. That just means we're closer to the 8s now, so that's the next goal. And then the other one we've got on here on the draggy was the 100 to 200. So we've done a few runs on the road, got fairly good times, but yeah, this was obviously doing it in a safe environment and with a full launch. So yeah, the 100 to 200 time, as you can see there, is a 3.5, sorry. Yeah, so that's, again, pretty impressive. So yeah, we're really happy with the results from the day. So after coming back from Santa Pod, the event, we learned a lot of stuff actually, a lot of data we've acquired throughout the day and assessed it. So what we're thinking now is we're going to push for the 8s. That's as we're so close, we're only sort of 0.1 of a second away from breaking that barrier. We're making some modifications of the car. The main thing is the traction actually. Believe it or not, the car is still wheel spinning up into 3rd and 4th gear. So after assessing what we can see throughout the Cyvex ECU, we can see that the actual front wheels are spinning quicker than the rear wheels throughout the gear changes. So what we've done is spoke to Cyvex. They've brought out an all-wheel drive controller for the R8, also available for the Hurricane as well. So it's quite a new piece of kit. Not a lot of people have run it, as far as I'm aware, in the UK. So yeah, from our data, this is what we need to get more traction and to increase speeds and 0 to 60, 0 to 100, those sort of times. So that is the next plan, is what we're going to do. We've actually got it on order, so once that's here, we'll get that in, get it programmed, and we'll do a custom setup. It's quite a cool piece of kit actually, because you can dial it into different speeds, so you can have the power transferred from the rear wheels to the front wheels at certain speeds. So say for example, if you want to set up a launch control, rather than it being heavily rear wheel drive, you can bring 50-70% of the power to the front of the car. So for that initial say 100 yards up to sort of 40 mile an hour, you can have it more front wheel drive power coming up to the front. And then also when you get going, you want the car less drag as possible, so you put the rest of it to the rear wheels. So that's the plan with that, and I think that's going to really help. Hopefully it's enough to bring it down to the 8-second mark, but we'll see. So next time we're out, we'll give that a go and then find out the results. So another bonus of being in the car scene and having car companies is that we have a need for keeping cars clean and maintaining, polishing and ceramic coating. So we've got the sister company called Lava Studios, which we set up with myself, Tom and Ryan, our little team that we look after all our sales cars, all our customers' cars, and it's a standalone detailing firm. So yeah, if anyone was into wanting to get their car done, coated, machine polished, then that's what we can offer. It's a great thing to have for events and days like what we've done with Santa Pod, because it just makes maintaining the car after an event like that so much easier. You can a simple wash and it's all the bugs and debris and everything stuck to the car, it just comes off so much easier. So yeah, we've done a bit of work to the Audi. Tom, my colleague, he'll talk you through what we've done.
Morning, my name's Tom. You join me here at Lava Studios. We're based in Westcott and we take care of protection and enhancement of vehicles, much like the R8 that belongs to Chris. Chris bought the car last June and sadly it wasn't quite as he wanted it. The car did have paint protection film on the front, which is obviously very good for protecting the car from stone chips and other debris hitting the car at high speed. But the paintwork required some attention because it was quite swirled and quite a lot of damage from poor washing techniques in the past. But fortunately, we carried out a 2-stage machine polish to the car, and that really brought out all the gloss and allowed us to then apply a coating to really lock that in. But not only does it make the car look better, it makes it a lot easier to clean. So when you finish the day like at Santa Pod and you're covered in dirt and dust and everything, just a simple wash down with some products that we recommend just brings the car back to its best really easily. This colour in particular, it's been great to enhance it, and it just means that the gloss levels are just turned up that much more. And as you can see under the lights, it just looks amazing. We also coated the wheels, we coated the glass, and the interior carpets have also had some treatment. So all in all, it's total protection, and it means that the car's going to look its best for years to come.